Hi, my name is Jamie Eno, and I am going to give you my reflections of Web 2.0 Part 2. Um, we have covered a lot of different things in the world of Web 2.0. We got wiki, social media, social bookmarking, blogging, flipped classroom, Khan Academy, TED Talks. Whew, is that it? Probably not. There is just so much to go with 2.0. We got YouTube. Like, who knew? Who knew Web 2.0 was a thing? All of I know is it's all the internet. But of course, I'm old, so what do I know? Um, some of the things that I liked and that I would actually probably use in a classroom, I think one thing would be a wiki. I've done them in a different class before. I found them very entertaining. It was a little bit intimidating at first until I got into it. And then once I did, I was actually able to learn from other people in the class. And we're doing this online, okay? So my other class is online as well. So it kind of makes it to where you're part of the class. However, in a physical class, I think wikis still have a practical use. Not all kids are as socially vibrant, we'll say, as others. So I think that a wiki is a great way for them to be able to work in a group setting without actually working in a group setting. So, because they're still working with other kids, just not right next to each other. And I think that could actually help the more shy student flourish, or the one that's not able to really express themselves outwardly, to be able to express themselves. Kids come in all shapes and sizes. You can't say, hey, you're not social enough. And so I think that this is a way to kind of help them be able to express themselves and show what they can do without physically doing so. The other thing I like was the TED Talks. I love TED Talks. They're fun. They're exciting. Well, to me, they're exciting. They're interesting. My daughter says that she's even made TED Talks for her classroom. They just take different information or whatever. Like different kids have done different TED Talks at their school. So I like this idea. The flipped classroom idea is a good idea. I think it works best with a very motivated class, or if you can get your kids to be like, hey, this is super cool and exciting. Maybe, hey, you got this homework tonight is this video about what we're going to be discussing tomorrow. So if you have any questions, please watch that so we can discuss it. We can have a good discussion. I think that saying, hey, your homework is a video is probably more fun than saying, hey, your homework is write this paper. And then allowing them to work on stuff in class, I do think that is a good concept. And I think that in some instances it would work very well. I don't think that would probably work well with everything necessarily, but I do like it. The other thing I like is the social bookmarking. I think that would be awesome. Being able to share websites that have worked for you, or bookmarking a website that you like for a class until it doesn't work anymore. Because, over the summer, sometimes we forget stuff. Kids forget stuff. We forget stuff. I forget stuff from 2 days ago. I mean, probably not literally, but there are some things that, it's really good. Say, oh, where did I find that website? I like this idea. I think it's great. And I think that there was something else about keeping notes about different different things that just combine them all together. It's great. Um, Social media for teaching, I don't like this idea. I think that it could have good applications. However, I don't like it because I feel like it has the potential to exclude people. I am not super huge on social media. I do have a Facebook that I peruse periodically, but it's, saying, oh, I'm really bored. Let's see what's going on. Or, hey, I remember something, you're thinking about a friend from years ago. Let's see what's going on with them. I don't think that, I don't Twitter. I don't Snapchat, I don't Instagram, I don't do any of that. That being said, if all of the kids in your class do that, then I think that it could be used for projects even. It could be I think it could be used for. So, I mean, there's like so many ideas that just flow from my head, which makes me a little bit sad that, hey, I don't do Snapchat. Oh, that's too bad. Or Instagram. I think Instagram is more permanent than Snapchat. Snapchat, I think, has a tendency to disappear within a day or whatever. But, hey, we're going to explore. I want you guys to take pictures of things that you think might pertain to our lesson today. So I think that in that aspect, it could somehow work. Or if it were to be turned into a blog, perhaps you have a classroom blog, and so on one, I'm really not very familiar with the blogosphere either. But you might have a classroom blog to where this week we're going to be discussing this, and so you add your classroom adds stuff for that. I think that's kind of an idea that also kind of goes along to the wiki idea as well. I don't know. There's just so much good stuff that there is with this. There's just too many possibilities. YouTube has so many things on it that some of it's not good, some of it's great. There's just so much. I think there's too much. So anyways, that's my reflection. And this has been a very long one. So thank you for bearing with me. You guys have a great day.